Hey guys, so I'm in front of a working farm, believe it or not. This is Strub Avenue Community Garden, and it's run by Veronica Holbrook. And what it is Veronica's opened up her home to the community. She's growing fruits and vegetables and wildflowers and native plants, and there are a ton of people from the community that come over to help, and then everybody shares in the bounty that they produce. And it's such a cool concept, and so I'm excited to go in and say hi, and I'd like you guys to come along with me. Okay, let's do it. Come on. Hey, Veronica.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, come on back. Welcome to Strub Ave Garden. It's a funny story, because honestly, I have the brownest thumb in the world. I have killed everything. Everybody told me it's impossible to kill, as they gifted me with plants my entire life. I'm like, just don't bother. Don't even give me plastic ones. I'll figure out how to kill those too. So I had no plants. And when I first moved in here, it was all I could do to get in the house. I was single with my son. It was just us, and I got in the house and I was like, thank you God for this home. And the backyard was desolate and weeds everywhere. And I went to a community meeting in Whittier where we started talking about sharing economy. And they basically said, what do you have to share? And so I was like, I don't know what I have. I said, I have these huge orange trees with tons of oranges on them. If you want some oranges, come and get them, because my son and I can't eat them all. It's impossible. So one of the gals came. Her name was Iris. And she saw my backyard, and it's pretty expensive for a house in a suburban area, I guess. It's a pretty big backyard. And she said, what are you gonna do with your backyard? And I said, I don't know. I was just watering weeds at that point. She said, well, what do you think about having a farm? And I said, I have no idea what that means. I said, but I'm interested. I'll hear what that has to be. And so actual farmer came and he said, this is what I'd like to do. I'd like to have a couple sections of your yard. I'll farm it. This is how they started. I'll farm it, and you can take first fruits, and whatever you don't use, I'm gonna sell. I said, okay, sure, let's try it, right? So I gave him a little bit of area. That was about 8 years ago. And even my son, I was like, go outside and get a bell pepper. And he walks in with a bell pepper and he goes, okay, that was cool. And they are so fragrant. If you've ever had a bell pepper fresh, smell the ones in the store, there's nothing. What? Nothing. There's no flavor, there's no fragrance. You pick it off a vine, it just smells like it's freshly cut before you even cut it. And then you cut into it and it's just like, oh my goodness, so much flavor. So, so that was the beginning. And eventually it developed. He kind of left the area, so turned it back over to us. And it developed into more of a, then we said, what do we want to do with the space? Because it's already kind of started. And we said, well, why don't we share it with the community and see if we can get kind of a community garden thing going here. And it just kind of has developed from there. And it went from just a couple areas to the entire backyard and the front yard as well. Front yard has edibles, but it also has natives. So that drought tolerant, just kind of aware of sustainability and stuff like that. But yep, there's food in the front yard too. The community garden cannot exist without the volunteer base. I cannot physically maintain this space by myself. It's impossible. If we had a consistent volunteer base, the only thing that would limit us is space. I mean, we could grow whatever we want. It's organically farmed, and personally maintained. So it just would be based on what do the people want to eat? And what can we grow that you're getting right now in the grocery store that's GMO, sprayed with pesticides, has no flavor, and it's just really kind of filling a spot in your stomach. the health and nutritional value of something that you just picked out of the garden is 1,000 times better than the stuff that you're getting in the grocery store. And the value in that is hard to replace. And with a volunteer base that would allow us to farm all of this space, I just think that would be amazing. I have a fire pit in the middle now, but I'd love to see a sitting area for us to chill, barbecues. We used to do community barbecues. People would bring produce and we would just pick stuff and throw it on the grill, zucchini, all these different squashes that we used to have. And everybody would come and we'd share food and eat. It was just such a fun atmosphere, very close, friendly. It was a really, like a heyday almost, and I would love to see that come back. I would love to see this place every Saturday just buzzing with people and not know what to tell people to do, because I have just so many people everywhere. I'm like, okay, I don't know what to have you do. You know, like, go help somebody do something. You know, like, find a weed, pull it. Even that little thing. Do you like to dig weeds? Does your child want to learn how to use a shovel? Let's teach them, you know? So, and we've had kids. We've had Girl Scout groups here and volunteer to get their patches or to learn how to do a worm bin or anything like that, so that they can get different the little accomplishments or whatever they are. I don't know what they're called in the Girl Scouts. But yeah, those days are so much more fun because there's just so much activity going on, and it makes it fun for everybody. Well, to get involved, you would want to probably go through our Facebook page, Strub Ave Community Garden. Message us through there if you're interested. If you want to know the dates and times, we can add you. If you provide your email, we can add you to the Google group, which I send out emails every week. Hey, this is the time we're going to be here. And then once you come by, if the gate's open, come on back. Everything's dirty. It's a farm.